It's magnificent! All those years of rejection, and I was right! Gentlemen, this is history.
Well, that won't make us rich. Come on, let's go.
But it's an archaeological jackpot.
Nonsense. It's just a pile of old crockery.
Oh, don't lose your rag. Uncovering ancient cultures requires, well, commitment, dedication, patience.
And so does watching cricket. I've traded a season ticket for this.
Now look here, Kipling. If you don't like it, push off and find your own.
Fine. And when I do, I'll get all the glory. See you chaps back in Blighty?
Oh, let him go. The fool will never know how close he got. Look, hieroglyphs. Messages from across 5 millennia.
Oh, let's have a gander, Magnus. I'm good at these. Well, roughly, here lies mighty ruler of the 13th dynasty.
13th? Then we're standing in the tomb of Neferhotep.
Who?
Neferhotep, a king of almost unlimited power.
What? Buried in here?
And within his royal tomb, the Eye of Amun-Ra shall watch eternally.
What? Oh my God, Squiffy! It really exists!
Sorry, the Eye of what?
Amun-Ra! The eye was a sacred jewel reserved for the royal line.
A jewel?
A diamond of immense beauty, but possessing a mystical power which meant...
Stuff all that, Magnus. Squiffy, where's the body?
I'm not sure.
Right, I want this place ransacked immediately.
What have I done?
Take that!
Bingo!
I say, he hasn't kept well.
Wait! Don't touch anything! Tell them, Squiffy!
Well, I've got some rather bad news, I'm afraid, Magnus. Turns out this diamond really shouldn't be parted from the body. In fact, I'm pretty sure it says we need to be on guard or something like that.
Look, men! You can't just fiddle with a pharaoh!
Ha! If you think I'm letting some damn superstition stand in the way of me and my knighthood... Aha!
No! The door! No! You greedy fools! We're trapped!
Kipling! Kipling!
Aha! Now I've got it. It's not be on guard. It's beware! Beware the Eye of Amun-Ra!
I tell you, this trip's playing sweet funny havoc with my digestion.
Let's keep that information classified, shall we, sir?
Oh, this hotel better have ensuite.
Oh, I'm sure they'll roll out the red carpet.
They'd better. I've waited years for an excuse like this to get out of the office.
Then do stop complaining. It's supposed to be an honour.
Yes, it is. And I'm counting on lots of top-notch jollies to go with it. So don't you go messing it up.
I'm the least of your worries. Have you even read Kipling's book?
Oh, that. I'll flick through it somewhere. Usual bump. Big expedition, big sparkler, big celeb. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Big head, if you ask me.
Actually, it's a pretty big deal to win this contract. Do you know how precious the Eye of Amun-Ra is?
Nope.
It's practically worshipped.
Well, then you think they take better care of it. It was hardly difficult to outwit their cheap hokey alarm system.
I expect our new defence hardware should make it impregnable.
You bet it will. It's fail-safe now.
I heard the laser design was a real breakthrough.
Ah, yes, the lasers. You see, that was the real trick. To use the diamond's own unique properties to, intensify the wavelengths of the ultraviolet spectrum.
And you understand that, do you?
Of course not. But I know how to get my name as head of the project. And I'll tell you this, MI6 has got some flaming cheek.
Why is that, sir?
Lumping me with a damn chaperone.
Sorry, sir. Standard protocol. I'm afraid your status demanded a low-key approach.
My status?
Well, as the alleged systems expert, it's best to avoid the risk of kidnap. Hence me. Your protection.
What? You?
So officially, we're not here.
I don't think they got the memo.
Your Excellency, Colonel Emerson, the official delegate from Her Majesty's government. Gentlemen, the Governor of Giza.
Cairo is honoured to receive such guests.
Delighted to be here. My first time, you know.
Ah, is it? Then welcome to the cradle of civilization, a city that is truly immortal.
Marvellous. Can't wait to explore.
Sir, please stick to the designated venues.
Oh, listen to Nanny. My colleague, Eddie Barton. He's very keen.
We did say my name is classified.
The cream of British intelligence. Your secret is safe.
Assalamu alaikum.
And peace be with you, my friend.
Sorry to interrupt, but the ceremony is due.
Yes, indeed. The press are eager to hear the Colonel's speech, as am I.
Pardon? No one mentioned anything about a speech. Our presence here should remain confidential.
Hello, Cairo!
Oh, God.
Righty-ho. Give a small address, they said, so here it is. Words which one could say are from eye to eye. Tough crowd. Anyway, so I heard the museum has protected this jewel since, when was it? You know, way back. And I won't bore you with the details, but living up to that legacy was quite a task. And so following the wishes of our fellow countryman, the adventurer, him, thingy.
Dr. Kipling, sir.
Yes, I can read. So in accordance with Dr. Kipling's famous request to ensure that the jewel is, damn it, what did he say?
Never, never to be disturbed again.
Really? Bit over the top, still. I can now safely say that we have accomplished that very thing. And so now please observe the fully theft-proof Eye of Amun-Ra. My God, it's gone! Oh, terrific.
Gentlemen, this is a disaster.
Disaster? It's a blooming catastrophe. My name's plastered all over these damn blueprints.
And so it is your responsibility that our sacred jewel has been taken by common thieves.
Common thieves? That's a world-class defence system, so don't go blaming me.
Then I am deeply troubled, Colonel, if you will. This tablet was found within the same tomb as the diamond. The inscription, well, it has a rather ominous tone. Almas, please explain.
Colonel, this is the Ujjat,
Oh, what's that?
It's an Eye of Horus.
A Horus?
the symbol of Amun-Ra's eternal protection. The rest seems to be a decree to intruders. Dr. Kipling referred to the diamond as being like a potent guardian over the pharaoh's body. Actually, it's rather like
Like a curse. Perhaps conjecture to some, but really, I wouldn't want to catch it in the wrong light.
You know, this damn trip was going to be the highlight of my year.
Well, it still can be. I've told the governor getting the eye back will be your personal mission.
Are you out of your tiny mind?
Look, you wanted to get out of the office. This will be good for you.
I can't be involved in this. At my age, with these feet. Do you know how long it's been since I was in the field?
Well, I suggest those feet get back in the field, otherwise you'll be put out to pasture.
And the fool agreed to this.
He said the finest resources will be put at our disposal.
Including a swanky hotel, of course. Oh, call it our base of operations.
Commissioner, if I may?
Certainly, the governor has granted you full access. He trusts your case will be swift.
I'll need to go through all of your security measures.
But of course.
Oi, what shall I do then?
Well, have a nose around, sir. Just don't break anything.
Impressive collection.
It was, till you showed up.
Oh, look. Clear the world and his monkeys up in arms over a stolen rock, but really, it's hardly life or death.
That's not entirely true.
Why? What else should I know?
Nothing.
Well, that attitude won't get your diamond back, will it?
Look, it's one of our mummies. He's missing.
What do you mean, missing?
Well, he's no longer in his box.
You suggest he just upped and went?
Oh, I'm sure that's not possible.
Oh, great. So now I'm adding absent corpses to the list.
Oh, please forget it. It's off the record.
Bit odd, isn't it? Some old stone gets nicked and it's put on the front page, but a festering pharaoh goes walkabout and it's swept under the carpet.
Maybe you should see the professor. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to disturb you. It's the Colonel? From London? MI6?
This is most inconvenient. Oh, mon Dieu! I never knew.
What?
It's your face. I mean, it's just...
Is he a bit...
I'll leave you with them.
Forgive me, really. How can I help?
Well, seems like you've been losing track of your exhibits.
Ah, yes, the eye. It's a terrible loss.
So you say. And, which mummy has waltzed out the door then?
Neferhotep of the 13th dynasty.
Worth much?
I believe he has a presence which transcends history. The eye's disturbance, it will not rest easy with him.
Right. Well, but he's definitely dead, isn't he?
Colonel, this is Cairo. Ancient myths abound here. A missing mummy will only fan rumours of...
What?
when? The supernatural.
Oh, I don't believe in all of that.
Unfortunately, you may not believe in the supernatural, but what if the supernatural believes in you?
Oh, poppycock.
So be it. But I strongly recommend you leave the city.
Hey, I've only just got here. At your request.
I'm sorry, the invitation is rescinded. Now please excuse me, I have to file an incident report.
Something else?
Ah, small matter. A staff accident this morning. Clumsy fool. Now, au revoir. The museum will refund your expenses.
Well, that's everything, Mr. Barton. Any conclusions?
Yes, but I'd rather not elaborate yet. These cases usually involve someone in a position of trust.
Of course. The night security guard is being held already. His name is Hassan.
You just leave that Hassan to me. If he knows something, and they always know something, I have verbal techniques that will wheedle it out of him before he even knows what he said. It's frightening the control I wield over them once we get down to the nitty-gritty. Put me in front of any thieving urchin, and I'll weave and bamboozle the truth right out of them. So, what about this diamond then?
What diamond?
Don't you give me the swerve, laddie. The Eye of what's it? Where is it?
In the Cairo Museum. That's common knowledge.
Ah, so he wants to do this the hard way. Fine by me, Eddie.
For crying out loud, my name? Not common knowledge?
Hey, you're that agent guy. The one from London.
Hassan, I understand this was your first week. Describe your exact movements last night.
It's all in my written statement.
Sonny, I am not wasting my time with files and reports. I just want to hear it from your own silvery tongue. Come on, cough it up.
It was just a quiet night, I swear. Nothing happened, except...
Tell me, in detail.
Well, there was just one little incident. It was about 3 in the morning. It had been a quiet night, but I found myself in part of the museum I did not recognize. Hello? Ah! Very funny, Jalmal. Should I expect this every night?
Relax, it's just your initiation. Now come on, I'd say it's time for tea.
Now? Hadn't we better check on the diamond chamber?
Oh, I never go in that room. I don't trust it.
Surely that's our duty.
It's our duty to protect valuable objects, but that, I'm telling you, that should never have left the tomb.
Oh, wait. Is this another setup?
Listen, the ancient Egyptians, not only did they protect their pharaohs in this world, but also the next. You know what happened to Kipling after he donated the diamond?
No.
He vanished, and nobody knows why. Look it if you must. I'll see you back at control.
Suits me. Foolproof design, impregnable, except I have the code.
Hey, where's the diamond?
It was gone when I got here.
Liar! Hand it over!
What's that noise?
Reinforcements. Your deactivation alerted control. You've been a foolish man.
Oh, this is not what I had in mind. Weird. So I just looked in on the diamond, finished my rounds, and went for tea. All totally ordinary.
So just that one prank at around 3 a.m.
Yes, one of Jamal's silly tricks. And when the morning shift arrived, I went home. Same as written.
And nothing else suspicious on your watch?
For the last time, the diamond was still there when I left.
Sir, what do you think?
Well, I'm convinced.
Yep. Guilty as sin.
Oh, use your noggin, lad. Are they a liar's eyes?
Sir, he was alone with full access to the diamond, and a copy of the lock code was found in his diary.
I tell you, that was my lottery numbers.
The press are pushing for a deadline. Are we charging him yet?
Tell the news hounds they can chew another bone. That there is an innocent man. All right, Mush, off you pop.
Good luck, gentlemen.
I see. I'll have him tailed, yes?
No need. He's clean. Now, any other suspects?
What about this colleague of his, Jamal? Why isn't he here?
I have no record of another night watchman.
Really?
Not according to the staff files I have.
And who supplied them?
Professor Dubois.
I think we can start closing the net on this Jamal and his little accomplice, the rather dubious Dubois.
Oh, mon Dieu. Oh, now where is my passport? Ah, I should have stopped right there. Oh, sacre bleu. Hello? Oh, oui. I know, mon amour. Oui. Which is why it must be tonight. Trust me, I think it wise we were outside of Cairo. Way outside.
Hassan, I see you made the news.
Just police routine. Is he in?
Oh yes, and you're top of his list.
Oh, son of a dog. How was he?
I think you better have one of these.
Oh, what are we doing back in here? I thought we were going to see the professor.
Just checking on something?
You don't solve diamond heists by reading catalogues.
And how do you do it?
By trusting my instinct, lad, and you'd do well to do the same.
Sir, everything in this room is dated Middle Kingdom. Or everything except this jar. That's pre-diagnostic. It's been moved here for a reason. How was the professor?
Oh, complete weirdo. Harping on about death and goblins.
Goblins?
Oh, he's bonkers. You know, when we met, he took one look at me and froze.
Froze?
Yeah, like this.
Maybe it's that tie.
Zut alors, not another.
He's doing it to you now.
It's me. Tell the boss I can see clearly now. Mr. Mellish!
Ah, Hassan. So how did MI6 treat you?
They swallowed every word.
I trust the merchandise is with you?
With me? I've been locked in the police headquarters all night.
Hassan, I picked you for, shall we say, your resourcefulness.
Indeed. They never looked in my socks.
Not too close. One meddles with the eye at one's peril.
That's just a story to frighten kids.
I'm a son of Cairo. I assure you, I don't frighten easily.
Yes, but the money.
Fine. I believe the contract was 50,000?
50? It was 100.
Unfortunate fluctuation in exchange rates. Or perhaps you'd care to discuss it with our finance department? Mr. Nash is an excellent negotiator.
I've risked a lot on this deal.
Ah, then why not risk a little more? Go to table 12 and place a bet on number 7. Perhaps that's your lucky number.
Let's hope so.
Do it, then leave.
Don't worry, you won't see me again.
Of that, I have no doubt.
All I said was that you should leave the city. Ooh.
Don't change the subject. You've got blood on your hands. Well, smeared on the tiles. And either way, it doesn't look good.
That was Jamal. He had an accident. I told you that earlier.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me tell you my theory. You and Jamal were in cahoots, but then you got greedy, didn't you? Didn't work out too well for him, did it?
I had nothing to do with his departure. The cause was myocardial infarction.
A heart attack?
Still, that's one hell of a plan. Steal the eye, pin it on some poor stooge and vroom!
The only thing I planned was to protect it. You don't understand. It's more than a valuable stone. It has a power. An innate ability to...
talk your way out of this, no chance.
I swear, if you don't listen to me, you may not last a week.
How long ago was this?
Just after Kipling's famous expedition. He inspired me to follow, but we came back with nothing.
I don't think that's true, is it, Professor? You've dedicated your whole life to Egypt's mysteries. What is it you're not telling us?
Maybe for your sake.
Go on.
It was a field trip to Neferhotep's tomb. I was young, excited, my first time away from home. On the last day, while I was making studies of the hieroglyphs, I accidentally came across a secret passageway. I'm ashamed to say, in a selfish bid for glory, I kept it hidden. I returned later, ready to make my big discovery. Deeper and deeper I went. Lost in a maze of corridors. I almost gave up. But then there, through the dust, I saw it. Gentlemen, I saw an ancient painting. I thought it was beautiful, a real treasure. But when I looked closer, something strange happened. Something terrible. I could sense an evil force replacing all the faces, and I knew I had become damned. One of the 7 victims that must fulfill that eye's wretched spell. Now the curse has awoken again. It will befall us.
Us? What do you mean, us?
Forgive me, but your faces were on the wall as well.
I beg your pardon?
Don't you see? It's a prophecy. That is why it's been my life's work to protect the eye. It has happened before.
How do you know?
I wasn't completely empty-handed when I returned from the dig. Meet Professor Magnus. Kipling was never alone on his trip. He just covered up what really happened.
Well, you're quite the telltale, aren't you?
Listen, you imbecile, we're all in this together. You want proof?
You've got more.
The first face on that wall was our security guard, Jamal. And now he is dead.
Yes, and you said he died of a heart attack.
Ah, his heart was attacked all right. Ripped right through his ribcage.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel your trip.
But we have to get out of Cairo immediately. Maintenant.
None of us are leaving the city.
Then you have doomed us all.
Professor, it's late. You're clearly stressed. Maybe you should rest for a moment. I promise we'll mull this over.
Then you believe me?
Well, let me just absorb all the details. Eddie? Right. Bang him up.
No, don't leave me in here.
I wonder if he's really capable.
Well, put it this way. His Tutankhamun has Tutankhamun.
No. Okay, sir. Security will be transferring him to the cells.
He must have thought I was a right mug.
Looks like you'll be heading home sooner than you thought then.
I doubt that. We haven't got the diamond yet. I need to get downtown fast.
After a clue?
No, after a claret, Eddie. Yes, you as well. Determined I may be, but I'm not a monster.
You will not find treasures like this in all of Cairo, sir.
Yes, well, I've heard that before.
Ah, but these are all truly of real worth. You like perhaps Amun-Ra pencil sharpener?
Is all this stuff official?
Ah, yes. No copies here. All 100% genuine, sir. Discounted ashtrays.
Well, it's not really what I had in mind.
Ah, wait, but you are English. Please, for you, perfect. Only 700, sir.
Well...
You're being cheated.
Ah, I know you from paper.
No, you don't.
Yes, British secret agent of MI6, Eddie Bart.
The name is Ralph.
Then I make special offer for you. Ralph, not Ralph. Only 300.
Come on, sir. We've got the real eye to track down.
Final offer, 100. And I give you the spoon.
Not today, thank you.
Wait 1 minute. You see my Amun-Ra oven gloves. Only 30 the pair.
No!
I see the souvenir trade has boomed since the heist.
Well, they better make the most of it, because that diamond's going to be back in its box as soon as I make the professor confess. He just needs to sweat in his cell first.
Sir?
Make sure he knows who's boss. Well, how on earth could that happen?
A pretty nasty suicide by all accounts.
Well, I must admit, I'm impressed. I mean, how do you rip your own head off?
That was no suicide.
Excuse me?
I see a long shadow over you. You are both in great need.
Is he with you?
Follow me.
See that? Relentless. One whiff of a tourist and they never let up.
Listen, sir. The professor's death. It means something.
Oh, yeah?
It means this assignment just got an extension.
An extension? I wonder if I've packed enough tea bags.
Come.
You said you saw shadows. What of?
You seek a great prize, but your path is obscured.
Where does this path go?
I cannot undo what is done. I can only state your fate.
And what may that be?
When the eye was disturbed, a force was unleashed, a dark and most powerful energy.
That's what concerned the professor too.
Neferhotep is alive!
Sorry, that was me. I'll shut the door.
Neferhotep, ruler of the 13th dynasty?
Yes, and he is not a happy mummy. He has now but a single purpose, to claim his vengeance on the chosen ones.
The professor knew his life was in danger.
In honor of his 7 wives, the Pharaoh's high priests foretold the future, condemning 7 souls who cross the eye for eternity.
Apparently it's all on a wall.
I expect he's flogging postcards of it.
So if we're condemned, are we just sitting ducks?
Oh, probably.
Then how can you help?
Leave now. Make for Neferhotep's tomb.
Aha! Now I see his game. Excursions.
He's saving our lives, sir.
Well, he can save his breath. I don't travel well.
Only at its source can you truly confront your destiny.
How?
I see. The sands of time are dwindling. You must seek the key.
And...
It's gone. But I think you will be able to draw your own conclusion.
Do we have to put up with much more of this?
one more thing. How about the eye? Can you see where it is now?
Mr. Barton, I'm a mystic, not a psychic.
No, forget it. I'm telling you, he was a tarot card short of a deck.
Oh, maybe. But to be fair, he has won Mystic of the Month.
Abdul-Kadabra. Eddie, I somewhat doubt some magic midget's mumbo-jumbo is going to, whoa, conjure up this diamond for me.
I agree it's a bit out there, but our lack of headway ought to trouble you.
There's only two things which trouble me. The case being closed or solving the damn thing, because either way, I end up back home. So for now, I've got other priorities.
Such as?
Shopping. I'll meet you back here at 5. Oh, snakes.
Saw me smile across the Nile. I caught his wings behind the Sphinx. He was a teaser, one hell of a geezer, but I'm in
roll.
What made it worse, I fell for his curse. He's the best yet, I read it on the Rosetta. He really charmed me, my be healing balm me right here in
roll.
Your package is here.
Not bad. Can it be traced?
Not now they've closed for business.
Bring her to my table.
Who's she?
Oh, just an act I'm keeping an eye on.
'Cause there'll be room inside his tomb. I'll go on honeymoon with my tutor, come on. He better treat me like Nefertiti right here in
Oh, Eddie, we've been here an hour. When's the belly dancing start?
It's not really that kind of establishment, sir.
So what have you dragged me in here for then?
Atonement.
You what? Oh, entertainment is what I said. Preferably exotic.
Actually, I didn't invite you.
Honestly, Eddie, she's not that good. Or do you know her?
I really don't remember.
Not surprising. These drinks last longer than your average relationship.
Go easy on those, sir.
Now, I wonder what the minimum bet is.
really treat me like Nefertiti right here in
Carol!
right here in
Carol!
right here in
Carol!
Thank you. I'll be right back after a short break. Thank you.
You think the diamond will show up in here?
I'm sorry, now's not the right time.
After losing the eye, you're not in a position to choose. I'm Almus, the...
Associate Curator, Antiquities Department.
Very good. May I assume you know what really killed Dubois?
Self-infliction's probably off the list.
Tell me, what are your thoughts on the netherworld?
A popular subject around here.
What makes you say that?
It seems you have a secret. Your bracelet, the Ankh, the Egyptian key of life. Your protection, perhaps. You think you're one of the 7. You were close to Dubois. I'd say closer than most knew.
That's history now. Let me ask you this. Why do you think Kipling left the diamond in Cairo?
Maybe he felt like being generous.
Ha! You've read his book. By all accounts, he was a Philistine, keener on cash than culture.
True. It was odd that he just gave it away. You have a theory?
Fear. I suspect risen mummies don't have a monopoly on the undead.
Why? What else is out there?
Kipling's grave.
What of it?
There isn't one. Before the night is over, Neferhotep is going to kill again. If you survive, remember this. Beware the eye, Mr. Barton.
I'm gonna have to change my name.
So, you wanted to see me?
Ah, good evening, Miss Madison.
Only if it's about the parrots, I'm telling you now, their contract includes seeds.
Relax. This isn't business. I like to get acquainted with my talent.
Oh, well, thanks for the booking.
Not at all. I predict great things for you.
Nice trinket. Who's it for?
You, my dear. A little welcome bonus. I'll have it sent to your room. You can wear it for your second set.
I never knew you were so generous.
I'm not. You get the brooch, not the seeds.
So, you got me killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Mr. Nash, a word is required. Now, I wonder if you might do a little something for me. Join me for a little jaunt in my plane after the show. Cairo is so beautiful at night.
Sounds like an offer I shouldn't refuse.
It appears your fan club has a new member.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, waiter. Another couple of these beauties. Pronto! Diplomatic immunity? My
Tanya, I really think we should talk.
Well, not tonight, flyboy.
Yes, especially tonight.
Why does that make a difference? Why are you even in Cairo? Oh, wait. You had to. It's for a mission.
Trust me, this wasn't my first choice.
Really? Well, your track record begs to differ. The world needs me. Freedom is in jeopardy. The city is gonna blow. So tell me, is Cairo a ticking time bomb?
No, but I just need a minute to explain.
I don't need an explanation. I just need a drink.
Look, it was never an easy decision.
Hey, save it for the birds. JD on the rocks. He's gonna need it. So long, soldier.
Night, Hassan. Safe journey.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Mr. Nash, I want you to send a message. Tell them we're on schedule. Mr. Nash, tell them we should arrive tonight, yes?
I'm afraid Mr. Nash had a pressing matter.
Ah, Commissioner. A pleasant surprise. Some credit for the tables, perhaps?
Maybe when I have more time.
How is the investigation going?
Have you met Colonel Emerson?
Not personally.
I'll wager that the Sphinx will sneeze before he's even close.
That is unfortunate.
Mr. Barton, on the other hand...
How'd you get in?
I am a secret agent. I do have some talents.
Be nice if taking a hint was one of them.
Look, I'm making an effort here.
Haven't you got a priceless diamond you're supposed to be seeking?
Oh, it'll turn up. It's probably right under our noses.
May I assume the reason you're here?
You do have a certain reputation.
I don't know whether to be flattered or offended.
Neither. Just be swift. Head over the eye.
Of course, one doubts that this will be heading back to the museum.
A private collector in Geneva. $50 million. And we understand this never happened.
The trail is as cold as your conscience.
So, how come you ended up in Cairo?
It's the last place I thought you'd show up.
Who said I was looking?
Was this the Colonel's idea?
Let's leave him out of this.
Well, it's not that easy, is it?
Oh, it's not his fault. It's my job.
Huh, that's not a job. It's an obsession.
And you're judging me, living on the road with an Avery in tow.
Those birds have been good to me.
You do know he's out of tune.
Amazing. I've never been this close to it before.
Yes, it's quite the gem.
Do you think it's true that...
I believe underestimating it could cost you dearly.
Much like you have with me.
Perhaps you should think twice, Commissioner. I do have a lot of protection.
Had, I'm afraid, Mr. Mellish. Had.
Ah, poor Mr. Nash.
There's still time. Perhaps you could offer an arrangement.
I could, but I think you'll just kill me anyway.
I have to hand it to him. He was right.
Let's cut to the chase, honey. The party is over.
Ah! What the hell?
Geez, Eddie, you've been back in my life 5 minutes and you've already stacked up a body count.
Wait a sec. Isn't that the...
Never mind that. Who the hell is he?
Neferhotep, as he lives and breathes. Quick!
If this is your idea of rekindling old times, I would have settled for dinner.
Sorry, all the tables were booked. I think we're going to have to distract him.
That's your department, pal.
Fine. I've seen what he wants anyway. Here, have the damn thing. That's weird.
Terrific. What else have you got?
Music. It calms the savage beast. Tanya, sing to him.
Sorry, I don't do requests. Damn! Hey, I forgot my bag!
Could you? Thanks. I know. She's some girl.
Deal me in.
Sir, the game's over. We're going.
Excuse me?
We need to get the hell out of here!
Right, sir. Follow her now.
And who's she then?
That, sir, is my wife.
Come on, this way!
Welcome, O travellers from Upper Egypt.
You will travel no more, as you are present here at the beginning of civilization, the conception of time. This inspiring labyrinth of passages, esplanades...
Do you think we've lost him?
Are you talking about the mummy or the colonel?
You are at the house of your gods. Working late into the night, scribes keep the maps of empire up to date, and the considerably more convoluted maps of the realm of the afterlife. Bending over the glowing furnaces, others performed mysterious metallurgical unions.
That's what I call 3D.
Astronomers observed the movement of the moon and of the stars, the tracking of eclipses and recording of the rising of the sun. Security from the eternal gaze of the night.
The moon has vanished beneath the Theban horizon, and others are exiled to the night, with the sun entering again a shadowy journey that is the precursor of the
Whoa!
I think I may know a way to get us away from here.
Oh, yeah? And how's that then?
Oh, just something my boss mentioned.
Seems he had you around his finger. Got you that dress as well, did he?
Oh, he was just trying to impress me.
Or was that seduce?
Well, he won't be doing either now, will he?
Oh, Tanya! Tanya!
Oh, sweet God.
Ah, there you are.
Sir, I really think we should get out of here.
Are you joking? This may be my only chance to take in some culture. And it's free. I'd reckon we might be able to get some postcards from this place. Let them know our progress back at the office. You know, reassure them that we're safe.
Sir, we need to get out of Cairo.
All right, lover boys. Let's go.
Can we go out by the gift shop? I expect I'll get blamed for that as well.
Now, Tanya, I've been thinking. Don't argue. Get on Mellish's plane with the Colonel.
I don't understand. What about you?
I'm staying here to deal with the mummy.
Like hell you are. You're getting on that plane where you belong.
But Tanya, no, I can't...
Do you have any idea what you'd have to look forward to if you stay here? Pretty sure you'd end up as mummy meat.
You're only saying this to make me go.
I'm saying it because it's true. We both know you belong with the Colonel. You're part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it.
No.
Yes, you will. Today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life, which will probably be about 40 seconds by the look of it.
I still think you should be on that plane.
But what about my act? Who will buy me new birds?
Oh, Tanya, you'll always have parrots.
Oi! I'm looking at you, kids. Get on the plane.
Oh, come on. Sir? Sir? Sir, listen. Everything's gone a bit haywire. But there is some good news.
Okay, go on, let's hear it.
Well, the eye is no longer lost.
Marvellous. So where is it now?
It's on the office floor in the Camel Club.
Well, what are we doing up here then?
Now that's the bad news. We've got 3 more dead bodies and, a reanimated mum.
Oh, for God's sake. Who's dead now?
Well, there's Alma's. She was involved with Dubai at the museum.
The museum? Did you need a death wish to work there? Who else?
The police commissioner.
Oh, terrific. Well, that's my expenses up the Swanee.
Colonel, you might want to prioritise. Cairo's got to kill a mum.
Oh, look, Eddie. It's the missus. How did she pop up out of the blue?
Hey, bigger picture here. You can start by telling me why I've been knee-deep in corpses since you two showed up.
I'm not telling you anything until you've signed the Official Secrets Act.
Look, everyone calm down. Back in the club. It's bizarre, but it backs up everything we've heard so far. And frankly, that eye is the cause of it all. We're just going to have to turn back and get it. I'll go and tell the pilot.
Oh, it's just turbulence. Can't the pilot avoid that?
We don't actually have a pilot, sir.
What? We're going to drop out the sky?
Let's think of it as a rapid descent.
Get back in there and fly it, man.
Right, sir. You navigate. Now, what's our altitude?
Does that matter? We're not going to have one in a minute.
Keep calm, sir. I'm fully trained. Let's just adjust this. Tweak the rudder a bit. Increase fuel pressure and ease back on the throttle. There. Oh, damn. It must be the Mark II. Now we're in trouble.
Trouble is not a word I want to hear at 20,000 feet.
Sir, brace yourself. We're going to crash.
Right, where's the flight recorder?
Why on earth do you want that?
I want to make my will.
What the hell is happening up here?
Say your prayers, love. We're going down.
Tanya, open the door. Sorry, sir, but we're going to have to jump for it.
Are you mad?
Trust me. We'll do it together.
Anyone got any last words?
Tanya, I just want to say...
Hey!
Happy anniversary! Tanya, are you all right?
Over here! Wow, Eddie, what a piece of luck. An oasis.
Where's the Colonel?
Mirage.
Guess we're not in Cairo anymore. So, guys, are we lost?
Well, unless you're an expert on dunes, madam, then yes, I'd say we're lost.
Now wait, sir. And this is only a rough calculation, but... Actually, we're only 95 miles from Cairo.
Well done, Eddie.
Uh-huh. Which direction?
Well, it's a start.
Swell, guys. You know, I was on a pretty good thing back there till you two showed up.
I shouldn't book too many future engagements if I were you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I gather we wouldn't have even been on that plane if it weren't for you. Bit suspicious, that's all.
Oh yeah, like that makes sense. I knowingly crashed a plane with me on it.
Well, I reckon that smacks of sabotage.
I can see you're looking for a smack.
Will you two stop bickering? Now listen, just stay here. I need to think. Hey! I think there's something you should see.
Hitchhikers in the Great Desert. Very unusual.
Yes, well, spotted bother with our plane. Lack of pilot.
Also unusual.
May the hospitality of these wretched quarters be ample enough for your honoured needs.
And may the peace of Allah descend upon this magnificent, tent.
Your Excellency, may I present my wife, Tanya Madison. Tanya, the Governor of Giza.
A pleasure, I'm sure.
Ahlan wa salam. Welcome. You are my guests. Please, sit.
We'd love to, but I'm afraid we must return to Cairo immediately. Its citizens are in mortal peril.
There is danger in much of this world.
Yes, but we need...
It is late and it is far. You will travel to Cairo in the morning.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Sir?
Oh, shush, you heard the man. He's doing dinner.
Then it is settled. Now, what would you wish? Abdab?
Well, today we have sheep's eyes, sheep's brains, sheep's tongue, sheep's testes.
Wait a minute. Didn't you try to sell me that teapot?
Your Eminency, what can you tell us about the link between the Eye and Neferhotep?
Eddie, maybe this isn't the right time.
Please, I am willing to assist. It is a subject close to my heart.
Can you tell me more about Neferhotep's tomb?
I'll do better than that. Why not see for yourself? Abdab? Behold, the tomb of Neferhotep.
Oh yes, I've always been a massive history buff. I've learnt so much from ancient cultures. Tell me, exactly what all these squiggles mean?
Frankly, Colonel, I couldn't care less.
I thought you said you were an expert.
I lied, Mr. Barton.
Lied? Then why bring us down here?
I'm glad you asked. We can dispense with this now.
Sir, I think we have our thief.
Thief? Don't belittle me. I'm an architect of evil, the supreme overlord of all crime and a master of disguise.
He only had a hat on.
Now, I'd appreciate the diamond.
What's he looking at me for? I haven't got it.
Look, the Eye is back in Cairo.
Actually, it's been so much closer to heart than you realize. Miss Madison, your brooch, please.
But that was a gift from my boss.
A boss that was working for me.
I knew it! You're an accomplice, willing or otherwise.
Okay, Buster, that's it. You want a piece of me?
It's okay, Tanya. Chuck him the brooch. The diamond in Mellish's office must have been a decoy.
Very smart, Mr. Barton. And presumably, I needn't explain why I guided you all here?
He has us lined up to complete Neferhotep's curse.
Precisely. When the Eye is disturbed, 7 must die. And yes, predictably, greed has ensured that the victims are mounting. Jamal, Hassan, Professor Dubois, and last night, the Commissioner. Merely disposable pawns.
Hey, wait! What killed Mr. Mellish?
.22 caliber bullet. Close range. Turns out, we all underestimated the Commissioner.
Hang on, he's forgetting Almas.
So, with 4 out of 7 bodies down, I'm afraid your fate is written on the wall.
I'll see you in hell.
And I'll see you in memoriam.
All right, Eddie, come on, do something.
Okay, Sheikh.
Time's up. Sorry. Goodbye.
To be fair, I didn't see that coming.
I'll see you in hell. See you in my blooming office when this is over. Oh. Oh.
At last, my beauty, you are finally mine.
Never, never to be disturbed again.
Show yourself.
Time to hand that back.
Is that Dr. Kipling?
A simple goodwill trip. Get some sun, I thought. Give a smile, a speech, handshake. But oh no, Instead, it's Goodnight Vienna. I haven't even been to Vienna.
Oh, think positively, sir. We now know where the eye is and who took it.
Yeah, I know who's on my list.
Eddie, I swear I'm gonna swing for him.
Sir, even I didn't see she had the eye all this time.
And that's not all you're blind to, is it?
Really? She isn't a cat burglar, double agent, saboteur, or terrorist. She's just my wife.
You know, if the service had known about that, I wouldn't have recruited you.
If you hadn't recruited me, then you wouldn't be where you are now.
Yes. Terrific job there.
So, the infamous Dr. Kipling. You chose an inconvenient time to return from the grave.
It's not my choice at all, actually. Turns out you have to be pretty careful what you open up in here.
Meaning?
Untold riches. That's the story Magnus used to tempt us down here. Great. He got his history and I got the wrong casket.
Surely that isn't...
Not quite the holiday highlight, I can assure you.
So, while the rest of your expedition perished, you were inflicted with immortality.
Quite. Now, I hate to trouble you, old bean, but I'm afraid I'm going to need that back.
After all the effort I've gone to get it? Certainly not.
Oh, trust me, my need is greater than yours.
Why?
Because despite the virtues of everlasting life, that eye is a threat to my very existence.
It's happy hour back at the Camel Club.
Yeah? Well, it's unhappy hour here.
This is all your fault, you know.
And how was I supposed to know our host was no great shake?
I knew I couldn't trust that man. That hotel was never 4-star.
Yeah? But right now, I'm thinking he had the right idea. Spare the world from your pompous ass.
Well, that self-styled criminal mastermind won't get the better of me.
Don't you think he already has?
I've got tricks up my sleeve too, you know. A simple dungeon. There's a way in, there's a way out. Hopefully.
Eddie, tell him.
It's probably just logical. Let's see. Aha! The wise old owl. Of course. Now just give it a little... Well, that shouldn't happen.
Oh, genius.
Well, it might stop in a minute.
Now just hang on.
When the sands of time are dwindling, you must seek the key.
There, the Ankh, the key of life, and our way out of here. Easy when you know how.
Ha! Still took you 20 minutes though, didn't it?
It's true the Egyptians were aware of the vampire menace, so they found ways to protect their pharaoh's souls for eternity, at night as well as day. See this inscription.
Beware the Eye of Amun-Ra? Yes, I know. The curse.
You know nothing. Beware was never meant as a warning to mere mortals. Read on.
Ah, a gift from the sun god. Ingenious. But why remove the eye at all, Dr. Kipling? Surely it was out of harm's way right here.
Maybe, but if we found it, others soon would too. There'd always be a risk of it being used against me.
I see. So your safeguard was donating it to the museum away from that transcription.
Exactly. But as I've said, old sport, time to hand that back.
Over my undead body?
What?
Who do you think it was that bit you in the first place?
So which way?
Let's try down here.
Bit dark, isn't it? Oh!
Hey!
Sorry.
Anybody got a light?
Let me check my handbag.
You two stay here. I'll go and have a look around.
Sounds like our old friend is back.
What? Oh, wake up, love. It's just the Sheik's way of giving us the willies.
Guys, come here. Look. Just as Professor Dubois said, the faces of the damned.
Is that supposed to be me? They could have given me more hair.
Trust me, that's as good as it gets.
Well, they didn't even do you.
Draw your own conclusion.
All I need now is something to make a mark with.
Here, use my eyeliner.
You know, I think we should make that handbag standard issue.
Eddie, you'd better hurry. Rockin' Ramesses is coming to town.
Sir, go check outside. See how long I've got?
Check outside. I can check outside for nothing. I must be a chump for taking this shit. You're gonna need a bigger bag.
Stall him, sir. I've nearly finished.
Stall him? Have you seen the size of him?
Just another few strokes.
Eddie, hurry!
Done.
It's no Rembrandt, but it'll do.
Oi! Elastoplast. Look at this.
Wow, he's going.
That's it. Run away then.
So where's he off to?
Well, with any luck, I know. And I think it's safe to follow.
What's happening?
Prepare yourself. It looks like a vamp-off.
It's a what-off?
Jeez, mummies, vampires. What time does the Wolfman show up?
Sir, help me with this grate. Stop! No!
You bandaged buffoon! It's them you should be after! Huh? Oh! All your meddling makes me see red. Red, like fresh blood.
Eddie!
Sir, get Tanya safe. It's going to get nasty.
Colonel, do something!
Well,
Jeez, you've got to protect Eddie!
intensify the wavelength.
It has a power.
Ultraviolet spectrum.
Truly immortal.
The supernatural.
Wouldn't want to catch it in the wrong light. The wrong light. The wrong light.
Now! Before he's bitten!
Sir!
Right! Take that!
happened there?
Amazingly, he saved our lives. How on earth did you do that?
Well, it was all in the security system manual.
What was?
Are you saying that when the moonbeam strikes the diamond, it transforms into a ray of sunshine?
Yep. One midnight flash from that nugget and it's...
Curtains for vampires. Wow!
And it didn't take me 20 minutes.
Hang on. What I don't understand is why the mummy joined in.
Because the Sheikh made one crucial mistake. He thought the 7 victims were random.
He didn't know about the wall.
Precisely. I simply changed the faces.
You mean you graffitied your way out of the curse?
Well, it worked, didn't it?
So, who was the dude with the hat?
Dr. Kipling. The guy that brought the eye to Cairo?
But I thought he was last seen nearly a century ago. How on earth did you expect him to still be kicking about down here?
Well, he was never seen in daylight, never photographed, and had no recorded death. All classic signs of a vampire.
Really? You got it from that?
Well, that and the fact that the museum cafe didn't serve garlic bread.
Eddie, you may not be the best detective, but deep down, you're really quite a dick.
Oh, God.
You know, Colonel, maybe I misjudged you.
Well, thanks. Your bag came in handy too.
So, sir, home?
Hotel? And in conclusion, I'm proud that is how our British ingenuity and courage has brought the Eye of Amun-Ra safely back to Cairo, which you can now see for yourselves. In fact, one could say that makes us all eyewitnesses. Now, any questions?
Daily Tablet.
Yes, sir.
Just one query. I understand that Agent Barton saved your lives with, as Miss Madison described, some pretty nifty doodles.
Her words. Go on.
And if I'm correct, this curse requires 7 deaths?
That seems to be the number.
Well, as you report, it was the eye that saw to the Sheikh.
Yes, dissolved him like sugar in a cup of tea.
Then surely the mummy had nothing to do with his death.
Yes, that means his curse has only killed
6.
Eddie, they're right. The maths don't add up.
Oh, so what? That mummy's stuck at the bottom of his tomb. We won't see his like again for 1,000 years.
I'm not so sure.
Listen up, Eddie. Next time we get invited to some shindig in a far-flung city, do me a favour.
Yes, sir?
Just make sure it's nowhere near...
Car roll!